Through the Ages is a simplistic card game adaptation on PC. Released in March 2018, it is widely available to play the card game without actually needing physical friends to show up on a set date and time. The game follows humanity from the far end of antiquity to the Middle Ages, industrializations, and modern era. Each period offers different cards with ever-increasing bonuses. The game has a simplistic supply system where you will need to gather ores and food to serve as a baseline for building up everything. There is also Research Point, which enables new technologies to play, and Culture Points, which are solely used to discern a victorious civilization. The game put emphasis on civil actions, which will allow you to invest 1 to 3 civil points into picking up a card or use individual orbs to perform everything from researching a new technology to increasing your population. There are also military action points, which are essential to perform aggressive actions and increase your army, but unused point at the end for military will grant you additional event cards. The game is divided in 2 simple parts. The first one is the political part, which allows you to put into queue an event or use offensive actions versus an adversary. The event cards themselves are not played right away but put in a random stack from which random events are drawn from when this is done. The mechanism keeps the game dynamically engaging as you are not able to see everything coming up. These events go from simple gifts from the gods to devastating plagues or colonization opportunity, which we'll take a look at later. Following the end of your political action time, we engage into the build period, where you are allowed to develop your nation or pick cards from the top row to put into your hand for later uses. You can also play these cards from previous turn during the phase to grant various bonuses. The technology cards are also important as they allow you to build more intricate buildings, proliferating greater bonus and stronger military units. There are also different wonders available to be built, costing often high amount of resources but granting great bonuses that will help you out throughout the long run. Due to the nature of the game, it is important to keep a balance of production, military research, and culture than putting all your eggs in the same basket hoping to outperform the competition in a single field. During the gameplay, we have the opportunity to pick a unique leader for each era, granting various bonuses to our civilization while they're active. While some give a good boost to research, others will focus on the military side, allowing us to build larger and more versatile armies. The combat side is a little more complex. During your political phase, you can use up either aggressions or war cards, granting various effects. The aggressions will attack an opponent immediately but allows them to use bonus cards or discard some of their events in order to defend against you. The war cards allow you to attack an opponent on the following turn but disallows any bonus from NO cards. This leaves a slim chance for the opponent to build up their military defense on their next turn. The military itself is also quite simple. You have different units from spearmen to airplanes to train. While their direct attack bonus are quite nice, you can also put into play tactic cards. These will allow you to combo different units to grant a larger bonus to your military might. Finally, the last asset of the game is the opportunity to colonize territories and random events. When one shows up, a new game appears where each players are able to bid a certain amount of military might to colonize these lands, and the winning bid must sacrifice that specific amount into colonization. The game is not particularly difficult to grasp but levies heavily on random chance for card draws. The AI does exceptional plays from time to time but rarely capitalize on their advance to secure victories, which keeps the game engaging throughout the playtime for a single human. Although most of the random events tend to help out the leading players more than anything else, which means if you get on a bad luck string, it becomes difficult to catch up as the game goes further. Enclosure Through the Ages is a decent adaptation of a card game. I never even knew of the game beforehand, but the game is easy to understand and stimulating enough to immerse you into its vastly evolving universe. But unless you already have an interest in card games, I have serious doubt in the title's ability to speak to you in any meaningful way. Hopefully you've enjoyed this short review, and if you did, make sure to drop a like and subscribe for more. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.